can't believe I'm actually making this video. Workout 365 is finally done. I don't know how to express my feelings because when did I start it? When did it all end? It's crazy to think about how fast time flew by. And even more insane, by the way, I am in Florida, which is which makes it even crazier because I didn't expect to be here and making this video specifically, but here we are. There's so much to cover up. The video can go up to 10 to 24 hours. I will try to cover everything in a short period of time. I think the best starting point is how it all started, the entire Svetlin journey and everything with calisthenics. So it was, if I remember correctly, 2021 when me and my closest friends were at the beach and we found street bars and everybody were able to do muscle ups and all kind of different skills, but I couldn't do a single pull-up, which was very embarrassing, to be honest. I'm very competitive and I wanted to be able to do these things as well. I just had finished my basketball career just then. Later on though, I didn't exactly start with calisthenics right away. I had a 1 year of weightlifting. However, I was constantly doing pull-ups on the side because I wanted to learn how to do the same skills as my friends. And after a year, I got very bored from the weightlifting and I decided to completely start a new hobby or a new training method, which was calisthenics. Why did I decide to track absolutely all of my workouts and name it Svetlin's journey and everything? Well, that was because that's probably not gonna sound very humble, but I have a talent for sports and I learn very fast. So I decided to, and I've always been asked how I achieve my skill sets in any kind of sport, how I advanced so fast and everything. So I decided this time to start something completely new and just keep track of it, and then I can be able to actually share absolutely everything I have done. And that's when July 16, 2022 arrived and I decided to do my very first calisthenics workout. I just put my tripod. I didn't have a tripod actually. I just put a brick and I leaned my phone towards it and I did my very first video. That was some muscle ups, if I remember correctly. I did like 3 or 4, I don't remember, and I decided to name it Svetlin's journey. Pretty simple, nothing special. Then I created the hashtag Svetlin's journey because I knew I know myself, and the closest people to me know me as well, and they know if I decide to do something, I chase it to the end. If I say I will complete it, I will complete it. So I decided to make a hashtag, name it Svetlin's journey, start making content and everything because I knew I'm gonna stick to it. And here we are. And this is when I actually started uploading. After every single workout, I was mentioning everything in the caption, what I was doing, why was I doing it and everything. So yeah, you can scroll all my entire Instagram page and my TikTok as well. You can find every single video, all 365 workouts, you can find them there. Now, let's talk about all the skills I have learned. One arm push-up, the dragon flag, human flag, back lever presses, handstands, handstand push-ups, 90-degree handstand push-ups, 90 kilogram dips, muscle ups with 10 to 15 kilograms, slow muscle ups, slow ring muscle ups, one arm elbow lever, shoulder flag, one arm handstands for about 4 seconds if that counts, I managed to do a straddle plunge with a very bad scapular, but we're gonna put it out there. Straddle front lever, kinda. For some reason, the plunge and the front lever were very difficult for me. Maybe because I do have some kind of legs, not the average calisthenics guy. Elbow plunge, wide grip muscle ups, close grip muscle ups, high pull ups, L-sit to handstand press and handstand push-up. One arm 90-degree hold. I'm most probably missing some, but those are the best in my opinion. Now, how much time did these skills that I just mentioned, most of them, but how much time did it take to actually learn them? Handstand push-up, 2 months. More impressive part is that it was actually very slow handstand push-up. It wasn't even fast. It was because I was thinking if I do it slow, I can remain my balance. So I just did it super slow. The one arm handstand for 4 seconds, like I mentioned, this is a skill that takes a lot of time. It took me the entire journey. Front lever, the straddle front lever and the straddle plunge. These things, I would say, like the entire journey as well. The back lever took me 113 workouts, which is probably like 7-8 months. I did my first 5-second hold. Now my very first slow muscle up on bar was on the workout 135th. For the slow muscle up on rings, it was around workout 200. But I didn't have access to rings from the workout 135th to the 200. So I probably was going to be able to do it earlier. Let's say 150, for example. First shoulder flag took me around 150 workouts. The 90 kilogram dip took me well over a year. 1 year and probably 2 months. I achieved it at workout 260th, if I remember correctly. For the dragon flag, I would say it took me around 30 workouts, for example, a couple of months, but to completely perfect it, it took me around 200 workouts to do whatever I want. The one arm push-up, I already was able to do it at the beginning of the journey. The muscle up, I was able to do it at the beginning of the journey on day 1. However, it was very messy. I was kicking a lot with my knees and everything. I was struggling a lot. So I can say this was a muscle up, like I'm doing it now. But let's say to call it a very good muscle up, it took me around 200 workouts to clear the form and everything, you know, to be actually impressive when you do it in front of people to actually say, wow, he's strong, you know. To hold the handstand, it took me 1 month to learn how to hold it for 30 seconds. To completely be able to hold the elbow plunge, it took me around 200 workouts. But I'm not saying to do it here. I'm actually talking about the real elbow plunge, which your hands are here and they are not touching any kind of your body. So you're not here, you're just here, but not here. Human flag took me well around 200 workouts, maybe 180, somewhere there. Because there was a time that I was able to hold it for 5 seconds once a month, for example. So let's say I perfected the human flag for around 200, 210 workouts. And for the 90-degree handstand push-up, it took me around the entire journey. This is probably my favorite skill, 1.5 years for the 90-degree handstand push-up. Now, let's talk about my personal records. Like I said, not just keeping track of the workouts, but the results as well. Even though it was kind of hard at one point, in the beginning it was very easy because, you know, every time you start something you advance very fast, or at least that's how I am. Because at day 1 I could do 30 push-ups, at day 30 I could do 50 push-ups. It was very easy. However, when you reach a certain milestone, for example 70, 80 push-ups, it's very hard to advance. And not because you reach some point of plateau, it's because there are, you can see here, so many skills. You just can't advance in every single skill fast. You have to prioritize. Some 3 months you mainly target the human flag and the front lever, for example, with some push-ups. The next 3 months you target other 3 skills. You get the point. There are too many skills. It's not like chest, it's not like in bodybuilding, chest day, back day, and leg day, for example. You can literally cover every single muscle group throughout the week. However, in calisthenics, you have more than 50 different skills. You can't just separate them in days. Maybe pull days versus push days, but it's not the same. I have dropped like 6 kilograms, but of course, the weight is not something to talk about, I guess, because I had multiple diets going on during the journey. I shared 2 of them. So I dropped to 77 kilograms. I was 83, 82, 79, 80, all kind of body weight. But yeah, let's say I dropped 60 kilograms in total. The dips, body weight dips from 26 to 61, pretty decent in my opinion. Pull-ups from 9 to 28, very good in my opinion as well. Muscle ups 4 to 16, and I'm saying like all these, I'm talking about clean, like clean, not just struggling at the last muscle up and everything. Of course, these PRs are PRs on a good day, when I feel strong, light and everything. So I can't do every single day 16 clean muscle ups, you know. Push-ups from 35 to 76, decent. 76 push-ups is not a great number for a calisthenics guy, but I'll take it. I don't practice push-ups. One arm push-ups, 19 one arm push-ups. I haven't done one arm push-ups, to be honest, in probably 6 months, so that's an old PR. Chin-ups, 12 to 29. That's a recent PR, by the way, which is good. Handstand, 7 seconds to 68 seconds, almost 70 seconds, which is crazy. And I'm not losing my balance or something, I'm just, my arms are dying. Handstand push-ups from 0 to 12 consecutive handstand push-ups. I'm very proud of that PR. Back lever, no back lever, to 14 seconds with a 10 kilogram plate. That's an old PR. Dragon flag from nothing to 16 seconds with 5 kilogram ankle weights. Shoulder flag from nothing to 9 seconds. Slow muscle up, 6 reps, which for me is insane to remember how I wasn't able to do a single one. I was like, what? When I first saw my very first interaction with the calisthenics guy who was doing calisthenics for 6 years, he did a slow muscle up in front of me, and I was like, what? But yeah, 6 reps now. I'm the one teaching. Weighted dip, 90 kilogram for 1. This is crazy. I wish I could do 100 by the end of the journey, you know, 3 digits and everything, but we're gonna satisfy with 90 kilograms. Weighted pull up, 50 kilograms for 1. This is an OPR as well. One arm lever from nothing to 6 seconds. That's a skill, by the way, that I didn't work out on. I was like, let's just try it. Took me like 15 tries and I just did it. That was around to workout 300, so I already had some experience. One arm handstand from nothing to 4 seconds, and 4 seconds controlled. So I know it doesn't sound a lot, and I wish it was at least 5 seconds, but we're just gonna put it there. 90-degree handstand push-up from nothing to 1 rep. I can't do more than 1 rep, but 1 rep is 1 rep. Handstand press, that was literally achieved, a skill unlocked almost at the end of the journey. And it's very hard for me, by the way. Very, very hard. I had to dedicate an entire energy reserve for my entire workout purely on this exercise. human flag from nothing to 11 seconds. And by the way, I held it for 5-6 seconds with 5 kg plate. I don't know which one is more impressive. And finally the V-sit from nothing to 9 seconds. This is a very old PR as well, but I mean very old. I don't do the V-sit. I stopped doing the L-sit as well. Front lever and planche rarely happens to hold their startup versions for 3 to 4 seconds. I'm struggling with these two. I can do literally everything else except the front lever and the planche, which are the most impressive skills in calisthenics. Now, let's talk about the physique updates. Massive. I'm so satisfied with the entire results. Biceps, triceps, chest, back especially, shoulders especially, abs, everything is insane. Great progress in everything. And this physique update is purely on 70% calisthenics, 20% weightlifting, mainly for the chest area. For the upper chest area is the weightlifting, and 10% cardio. All this achieved in 650 days or 1.8 years. We have bodybuilding strength and physique, calisthenics skills, and we can actually run 10 kilometers without puking, you know. We have stamina is what I mean. Now, I want to share 3 things that completely changed my calisthenics journey. Those are: number 1, choke. That helps with the grip. If you put it on your hands and you grab the bar or the rings, it just sticks to your hand. It just feels so much better to train with it. Once I started using it, I never stopped. Next is the false grip. You have to learn the false grip. It reduces your wrist pain, it helps you advance faster, and yeah, those are basically the 2 reasons you have to learn it. In the first time, you're gonna feel very weird. You have to get used to it. You have to strengthen your false grip as well. The same way you have to strengthen your regular grip. For example, you can hold on a bar for 30 seconds and you can enhance it to 90 seconds to 3 minutes and beyond. The same way you can enhance the false grip as well. And last but not least, resistant bands. Those are crucial for learning new skills like front lever, planche, muscle ups, pull-ups, human flag. Everything can be done with resistant bands, and they are very helpful. I personally prefer the method doing it with resistant bands than doing the progressions. For example, I would rather start with a 65 kilogram band that reduces 65 kilogram of my body weight, then go to 55, 45, 35, 25, then doing tuck front lever, advanced tuck front lever, and so on and so forth. How was my personal experience with this journey? What I liked was definitely creating content. I loved helping people to actually strive for something. That was my favorite part of the entire journey. What I didn't like, maybe that I didn't get the planche and the front lever. Calisthenics is kind of very personal experience, I would say. It really depends on your weight, depends on your height, depends on your sports background, history. It depends on a lot of things. Some people can do the handstand in a couple of months and not be able to do the front lever for years, for example myself, and some people can't do a regular handstand for years as well. Some people struggle with the planche, some people struggle with front lever, with the one arm, with the back lever. I know people who can do front lever but can't do back lever. It's very different for people. This is something I don't like about calisthenics. And of course, as a person who started calisthenics with 70% of my body weight was in my lower body, and I had 0 muscles and strength in my upper body, it was very hard to advance, especially in those skills like planche and calisthenics where your body is balanced. Biggest regret that I couldn't get the one arm handstand for at least 5 seconds and the planche and the front lever. Now let's talk about some questions from my Instagram poll that I posted on my Instagram story. One of the questions was, what was the biggest obstacle I faced during the journey? I would say fighting with my lower body. I never in my life I had worked out on my upper body. It was purely only squats, jumping, basketball, everything was only for my legs. And I developed a very big legs and my torso and my ass. I went to 87 kilograms and I was basically very heavy and my body was very uneven for a calisthenics person, which made it a lot more difficult for me than the average calisthenics athletes. People don't understand one thing. Yes, you can be 100 kilograms and do planche and everything, but it's gonna take you more time than the person who is 60 kilograms. And we all know that the average calisthenics guy has like 60 to 67, 8 kilogram body weight. And the legs are pretty much non-existent. Another question was why I don't do dynamics. Well, I just don't like it. It's that simple. For example, in my basketball years, we all know that there are some flashy dunks like behind the back, between the legs, windmills and everything. I didn't like those dunks. I liked to do super hard ones like Russell Westbrook, for example, leaners, cockbacks and everything. I like those kind of dunks. And it's the same with calisthenics. I like the statics, holding very hard positions. Another question. Why I haven't participated in any calisthenics competitions? Because I still don't feel like I'm good enough for competitions, because who goes to competitions? The best ones who do both dynamics and statics. First of all, I don't do dynamics and I can't do planche and front lever, so what competition? Did you take any supplements along the way? No, none, 9, absolutely nothing. How I start making content on social media with calisthenics? Well, pretty simple. Just put your camera and start recording. Even if you're not, there's 2 ways. For example, if you're good or if you're not good in calisthenics. If you're good, it's very simple. Just put the phone, record yourself doing planche, 1-arm handstand or whatever, and the view's gonna start kicking. Just put some cool aesthetic music, for example, or make a cool edit and just post it. Or the other option is if you're a complete noob and you want to start, for example, like me, just start recording your journey from the beginning. It's very hard in the beginning because you can't do anything impressive and people are gonna scroll past your content very fast. But you can try motivational videos, quotes, and just start producing content. Even if it's just push-ups, make some kind of cool angle, for example, invest in a cool high quality equipment, for example, because people like high quality content as well. It's that simple. You just have to start posting. How I learned to make all these flashy edits, how to make captions, how to always find the trending sounds and everything, how to combine it and what to write in the caption and everything. I learned that by just starting and just doing it. I did more than 500 posts to reach that level. So you have to trust the process. And now, the big question. What now? I finished Svetlin's journey. My calisthenics journey is finito, completed. Do I stop working out? Do I quit making content and everything? There's something people don't know about this Svetlin's journey thing, and it's calisthenics was just the beginning of all that. The entire idea of Svetlin's journey it's basically life, where I'm going to how far I'm going to reach in my life. And I started with calisthenics because I wanted to build an audience, I wanted to have a goal, I wanted to prove that I'm consistent, I'm disciplined, and when I say I'm gonna do something, I will do it. I wanna do a lot more than just calisthenics. I wanna share my path to, let's say, greatness. I just wanna create a journey that I can share with everybody else, like how I started. I just wanna show the world that when you say you're gonna do something and you actually do it, you can achieve everything. Will I keep posting content on social media? Yes. Is it going to be just calisthenics? No. It's going to be many different things. I wanna, like I said, I wanna make it a lifetime journey. Like all my experience in life and everything, all the workouts, all the everything. I just want to share absolutely everything with my life, what's going on, all my ups and downs as well. And I just want to make it a great journey, not just about calisthenics. So yes, I'm going to keep making content, just not only about calisthenics. I'm not going to quit calisthenics. I like calisthenics, I got used to it, and I like the skills. So I will keep working out on my calisthenics goals. They remain the same. I want to learn the planche, I want to learn the front lever, and I want to learn the one arm handstand. I will never be satisfied with my skill set because I know myself. So yeah, I will continue with my calisthenics goals as they used to be. And yeah, what's next? Well, this is a surprise, by the way. What's next? I'm not gonna be sharing what exactly I'm planning to do, but there's some things I have in mind, and you're gonna learn about them very soon. I really hope you're gonna like them. It's very different things you haven't seen before, but we're gonna see how it's gonna end. So yeah, I have planned a lot of things, and I will share everything on my social media, so make sure to stay tuned. By the way, why am I doing this whole Svetlin's Journey live thing and not just calisthenics? Because I don't want to be a calisthenics influencer. I don't want to be an influencer. I just want to share my lifetime journey with people. I want to build a community. I just want to create something great. And I know to create something great, it takes time. And I'm ready to share all my experience for the next 50 years and to make it a whole lifetime journey with all the experiences. So that is why I'm not just gonna stick to calisthenics. Calisthenics was just the very first baby step to the entire lifetime journey. Well, with this, I'm going to be ending this video. I wanna say something a little motivational. Please, when you say you're gonna do something, just do it. The gratitude and the satisfaction you're gonna experience, you're gonna feel when you do it, when you're complete with it, when you have achieved your goals, sooner or later, it's just, the feeling is insane. Living life with zero regrets it feels amazing. I have zero regrets in my life, and I'm so happy to live with this mentality, to keep working hard, to enjoy the progress, to enjoy the journey, to just to not give up, to experience all the ups and downs, to just keep going. Just do what you say you're gonna do. I'm super thankful for all the support throughout the entire journey. For real. I am super thankful. Thank you all. I don't know if I'm in focus. I'm super thankful for all the support. Thank you so much. I love my audience. I love the community we are building, and I'm looking forward to produce the most exciting content and to make it even more exciting, the entire journey. Svetlin's journey is not just about calisthenics, it's about life experience, let's say. But yeah, I'm super thankful for everybody. I love you all. I hope you enjoyed the entire calisthenics journey with me, and let's stay together and see what's next, because like I said, I have prepared some good ideas. See you in the next video.